universities.
Give me a fucking high five. Don't look at me strange, okay?
I do not understand what you're. I'm too tired for this. So, we have very good universities. We have very good, high schools and so on, and pressure. But shit, it's doing. Just friends.
Lessons.
Baguettes.
Then underline it. You need to underline it.
So the main thing you need to know in French, you enter like a store, you go bonjour, baguette, au revoir. That's what I explored. Exactly. That is the same. This.
You look like someone that is going to the sauna in Finland. You look like someone that is going to bake something.
So going back to
Can I take your picture?
you told about like work culture and like the fact that you can't compensate like America. You don't care. Like I don't want to be mean, but like usually the teacher.
Economy.
In French. I'm just gonna study Korean then.
No.
In French.
Everybody's listening. Go ahead. Continue.
I was just gonna stop with one thing. One thing. I don't know why. It doesn't even happen. I don't know how you try. Anyway.
You really are starting to like slowly dive into depression. Like if you're not already there.
It's been 8 days since I'm here every day for like multiple hours. Every day. So you're filming?
No,
No,
I'm telling me who is taking lecture of Alfred. Please go ahead.
I'll just study.
I'm listening your lectures.
It's VIP lecture.
It is not published.
But I would say, and what's funny, what I remember is in France, when a teacher want to make pressure, when you don't study, they say if you don't study, you will end up garbage man. That's the bad job in France. But
Even they get paid really
in
well.
reality, garbage men are paid better than teacher.
Yeah.
The teacher say you will end up garbage men, but garbage men are paid better than teacher. So that's why actually the worst job is teacher first, and secondly, people are not so pressured about winning rather than having a job that actually is more fun to them.
For us, it's like super guys.
But I don't know enough.
Your drawing is actually recording. Is it okay?
Like for us, fine. Garbage man or sewer diver.
Yeah.
And for us,
I think that's
Plain
word that
really
is that the
drawing
parents. Oh, you want to end up
I
like a
wrote
garbage
Phineas
but
Sculptor
in reality, garbage
and
Alfred
offers
paid.
Korean lesson.
and it's okay job, and people need it, and it's respected. In reality, in France, I think it's much more respected than other countries, garbage men, because we know they are useful to society and they are necessary, especially during the pandemic. There's been strike where garbage men have stopped, and you've seen Paris in 2 days.
Oh yeah,
It
bro.
was over.
I was in France that day. That was a bad day
Yeah,
to
garbage
be there,
men.
bro.
The garbage men.
I still
had
remember
not,
this
had not enough had a problem. They went on strike,
Actually,
and whole Paris was done in 2 days.
like you'll be end up like garbage man. It is, I think, have same sentence in Korean. I think
You're gonna end up garbage man.
Yeah, garbage man, which means social status is low in even in
But
France or Korea.
It's not very high, but actually we still respect the job as a job, like and the pay is actually good compared to because the minimum
In my country, I guess you work until you die, and you don't want to go to the hospital.
Exactly.
Because if you say to someone that they're worthless in Belgium, I think that's the meanest thing you can say to them. So, but we are not high achievers to help people, and it's not. We don't really achieve to like. You will like everybody's like you will never be the best. you will never be the best, and that's fine. But like, you know, stay in line.
But for us, like I remember like elementary, my teacher like so many times like if you don't study well, you will end up in like sewer diver. But they get paid like 3 times more than the average paycheck. And I was like, I don't mind if I end up for that. Like, yeah, I don't like the smell, but I do like diving. So
Yeah, my father used to tell me and my sister, like, if you don't go to school and you don't study well, you become an electrician. I failed my electricity exam 4 times. I quit industrial engineering because of electricity. So I'm beginning to think that he was on something really weird. It's like a really weird standard to have. But it is insane to like consider everybody as competition constantly. But at the same time, I think you will just trade it to some other social
I
pressure.
gotta say, I'm a bit say, biased because
You're French.
no, because I do have like it's how the country is, but it's not necessarily always how I think. But I am not competitive, but I strive for information. I can't satisfy myself with like just like not simple job, but simple life. I think so. What are you doing? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. No, don't throw that. Don't throw that. There are people in this room. Don't throw that. Don't throw that. Don't throw that. Don't. No. No.
is there one?
No, I'm doing something
Sorry.
else.
Yeah, you're doing something else. Yeah.
Is it like chicken or?
It's a cat. It's a cat. Don't worry. It's a cat.
Is it atomic bomb?
No. Oh, okay.
You will never
Is that
guess.
supposed to be a fish?
No, it's another fish.
Another what?
What?
I'm gonna be honest, I think my brain is
You're
malfunctioning.
facing another human.
Somebody wiped the board. There's like 5 times my name. I think, man. Korean lessons. No, please don't.
Okay, then. You happy now?
You see in like
Thank you.
it makes me think of the bicycle video.
The bicycle video?
There was a kid that drew like a bicycle and showed it to his mother. Right? That's exactly wrong interpretation. It's a good idea, but wrong interpretation. Don't throw this.
You die.
Pepe. Oh yeah, I do not see that shit. Oh, does somebody have alcohol? Because you can just like add some alcohol, put it under, like shake it like this, then shake it like that, and then you can write again.
There's no alcohol.
So basically
here.
have
We are
like-
in a student country. There's no alcohol.
I meant like
They have
the,
like some guys
this
who-
alcohol, rubbing alcohol. I'm not gonna use my vodka for this shit. I'm gonna drink the vodka because I need it.
May I know where you store it? Just could you take that to this microphone? We better use it. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. What a very reassuring laugh.
Yeah.
A very reassuring laugh.
When?
When